Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. This week we're probably doing one of the weirdest videos on YouTube. We've pretty much hoarded all our rubbish.
Yeah, trash hoarders.
Yeah, so we've collected up all the beauty products we have used up in probably like the last, how long, like 6 months? I feel like it's been forever.
It's been quite a while.
And we're going to show you all the things we've used and we're going to give you little mini reviews and tell you if we're going to repurchase them. So hopefully it's helpful and let's get into it. Tara's also sick, so that's fun.
Yeah, might just cough everywhere. Luckily you can't get sick over video YouTube. So I'm going to start off with my Rimmel transparent powder and my Jordana easy liner in Tawny. I have repurchased these already and are using them. I'm actually wearing this one today and I have 3 of these when I repurchased it. So these are massive favourites for me, and yeah, I feel like the fact that I repurchased them before I ran out of this one
I did that too with this powder because it's just like my go-to powder every day, never fails, and nothing compares to it really.
I couldn't get all of the product out because as it starts to hit pan, it starts to flake off in big chunks. But yeah, that's the only negative thing I've noticed about this.
So I have used up 2 mascaras and I finished them both around the same time. This is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme and this one is the Benefit They're Real. Lots of people complain that this is really flaky and hard to get off, and I totally agree with that, although I found once it started to dry up a little bit and I've been using it for a while, it got kind of better, and I do love the brush on this. It's got this spiky weird brush, although it's really painful when you poke yourself in the eye. Yeah. Don't do that.
I also tried a little mini version and I never actually ended up finishing it, and I put it in the empties anyway because I really disliked it. I kept poking myself in the eye with the brush like Alan says. It's really spiky and I just couldn't deal with it, and then I ended up with mascara everywhere and then it's really hard to get off, so yeah. It was just, and it didn't keep a curl in my lashes, so I didn't really like it.
Whereas for me, it kind of grew on me to the point that I was considering repurchasing it, and then they brought out their new mascara, the Benefit Roller Lash, and that's just so much better. And this Jordana one, it was so cheap, which is kind of like makes me want to repurchase it anyway because it's literally a few dollars. But I felt like it didn't last as long, like it dried up super fast. I think because the packaging is super plasticky, so it doesn't seal properly. So I bought this one a few months after I got this one, but they both sort of, I finished them both at the same time, even though I was probably using them both the same amount. So if you're looking for a cheap mascara, go for this one, but if you're someone who likes to invest in mascaras, go for the Benefit Roller Lash.
Now one empty we have quite a lot of are the Clinique Anti-blemish foam.
Like I said, we have been collecting this for quite a few months.
I think one of these is mine.
Maybe. This one's yours.
This one? I keep the lids on mine, so that's probably right.
We've talked about these heaps, we just really love them. They're great if you have acne prone skin. As you can see, the amount of bottles with water is indication enough that we really like it. Next up I have these hair treatments from Lush. And I have 2 bottles because one was a gift and one I bought myself, and it was when I had really quite damaged hair when it was super long before I cut it. And I was looking for something like super luxurious to make it all soft, and to be honest they didn't really work. I feel like some of the Lush hair masks are kind of overrated. They're like, oh look at all these good natural things for your hair, but in the end it doesn't do anything. So I don't think I'd really repurchase a hair mask from Lush. I'm much more into oils now, so you might see those in an upcoming empties video.
So the next empty for me is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It got really hard to get it all out towards the end because it's a square bottle, but I used up mostly every drop, as you can see.
Good effort, solid effort.
Solid effort, I thought. I really liked this concealer, and then I actually bought the collection concealer instead of this one. And I'm not sure which one I'll repurchase when that runs out, because I've held off repurchasing this one until I finish the collection one to see which one I like. They're kind of equal for me and I'm not sure. So yeah, if you're looking for a creamy concealer that's got pretty good coverage, I really recommend this, and it's not that expensive and you can get them at the supermarket in New Zealand, so they're sometimes on special.
Speaking of trying to get your money's worth, this is the Clinique Anti-blemish Moisturizer, and as you can see I cut it in half so I could dig all the product out of the container, and I think the destroyed packaging indicates that I really loved this moisturizer, but the only thing for me is Clinique generally is quite good with their sizes and their value for money, whereas I feel like this moisturizer was so tiny and you went through it so fast and it was quite expensive to repurchase, so I just decided to kind of give up on that, and I've been using quite a few different brands of moisturizer, And yeah, would recommend the 2-step and the 1-step, but maybe not this in the anti-blemish range.
I think the dramatically different moisturiser, which is the yellow one, is a lot better value.
Yeah.
Like I've had mine for almost a year and it's still going.
Yeah.
Like they're really good value and it's a really good moisturiser as well.
Yeah, but it was such a shame about this because I did genuinely love the moisturiser, but I can't afford that.
So my last empty is another lip liner. It's actually this Art Deco one. And I got this and used it up within a couple of weeks. So that was
so
kind
fast.
of disappointing, yeah. It's one of those ones that twist up, so you don't know you've run out until like you go to twist it up and you're like, oh. So you've got like half your lips on and you're like, how did I use it up this fast?
Awkward.
So yeah, I got this sort of before my Jordana ones came in the post. It was sort of like the intermediate one and it's not as cheap, so I'm kind of like, I think I'd go for the Jordana over this one. It was a nice lip liner if you're okay with it running out fast, but yeah.
And that's everything. We do have a few more empties, but we're going to save them for another video because we want to keep this one nice and short.
And I have to go to work.
Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel because that would make you pretty awesome. And we will see you in the next one. Bye! Okay, I'm never gonna repurchase this one, to be honest, so yeah. And this Jordana one,
very extreme statement.
I'm just being bold with my makeup this morning. Too close. Come close. Come close. Closer. Closer. All of it out.
I was holding in a cough.